We should strive not to use violence in fighting for our cause, but by non-participation in anything you believe is evil.
Friends and neighbors, may I have your attention, please? Please turn on your cell phones, as the light and sounds should be distracting to anyone that isn't paying attention. Taking photos or recording is strictly encouraged. Also, please take this moment to locate your nearest available emotional entrance. And remember, Black Lives Matter.
Tonight, under the twinkling stars, a magical gathering is about to begin. You and I will wish upon a star. And sure as my name's Cricket, you'll see that wishes can come true. If you believe in them, that is. So gather up your friends and family. It's almost time for the magic to begin.
I study in a city that is home to over 100,000 international students from more than 200 countries. It's a global center for academic excellence with 4 universities in the world's top 40.
I study with the world's leading students and academics. The universities here have been involved in groundbreaking discoveries that are shaping modern life.
My favorite thing about this city is that wherever you walk, you will always discover something new.
I was able to choose from a huge variety of courses. The city is full of learning resources. My university is surrounded by over 120 libraries and 1,000 museums and galleries.
I study in a global financial center. The city is home to the world's largest business employers, and there are lots of part-time jobs, internships, and graduate schemes available.
I study in a city that is bursting with culture. With 100 cinemas, 350 live music venues, 5,000 restaurants, and 7,000 pubs and bars, all you need to do is find the perfect people to share it with.
I study in London.
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 Your most awaited day is here. Welcome all. I'm Professor Lou.
Welcome to Einstein University, London, Cambridge Royal Majesty School, United Kingdom.
I get the full London experience today as I managed to actually leave my house. I've decided to meet a friend for some clinical practice, and as he's apparently decided to ruin my life, he's booked a 9 a.m. slot, which means I have to wake up at 7:30. I first get a very balanced breakfast on my way to the station, which I enjoy while receiving the news that my friend is actually going to be late, which, combined with the traffic on my end, makes us both meet at the same time. He offered to get coffee, which for me means boiled leaves in a bag, and we catch up by chatting about possible diagnoses of an interesting psychiatric patient he'd seen. We then progress to the actual learning, where we take it in turns to act as a doctor and a patient, and explore the depths of our inadequacies. Thinking we're more likely to pass a Hollywood audition station than an Oscar station at this point, we switch to clinical skills and cannulate our arm. Finally, feeling our tuition fees are justified by the needles we used, we head home. I first go to Borough Market and get some lunch. It's raining on my way back, and with my umbrella yet to be located, I end up half running home. I've got half an hour before a meeting, so I have lunch while working on a university project. With my first call of the day over, I head back to my room to prepare for my next two. I'm the designated note taker, something I keep forgetting continuously.
Someone write me down for my Yes, someone.
Next, I have 3 more meetings, only 2 of which require my full attention, and so I managed to multitask by drawing illustrations for a video to avoid having to spend another 2 a.m. night. At this point, it's 8:30, which is when I thought I'd be done for calls for today, before I realised I have my catch-up call with Ollie. So now, left with a blessing of 1 free hour, I decide to go to the lounge and get some more work done on my university project. Finally ready for the call, I first have to send 3 texts on 2 different apps to remind him of the meeting. We then catch up on how busy the week has been. Between us, we somehow managed to make every upcoming week even more busy than the previous one, even amongst barely being serious.
How's your vlog going?
Well, I end my truly last call for the night and decide I actually should probably edit this vlog before I sleep. So my plan to go to bed early goes completely out of the window. I still haven't found my umbrella, but I do sleep excited to be in hospital tomorrow. Thanks for spending the day with me, and I hope you have a wonderful one yourself. Bye!
We are so excited to welcome you, our incoming and returning students, to the new academic year.
Our campus is energized by your arrival and eager for many opportunities the new year will bring.
This is Professor Tracy and Dean, your course presenter and mentors. See you again on our upcoming lessons. God bless.
The Office of Distance Education is ready to provide you with the support and assistance you need to be a successful student. One way we do that is by providing you with the orientation for distance education students. In the orientation, you'll learn about the basics, essential skills, and the technology of distance education. If you invest 2 hours to learn from the variety of resources provided in the orientation, you'll be ready for distance learning success.
What does the future hold for education? In 5 years? 10? What will learning be like for students, and how will teachers instruct? And what role will security and IT operations play in keeping critical functions online and facilities and data secure? Today, the learning experience is already extending beyond the classroom. Soon, on-demand and more personalized learning will make it even easier for students to fit school into their own schedules and learn in the way that best suits them. Finishing a course will be based on the knowledge you've acquired, not a specific date. Augmented reality, digital images superimposed on live content, and virtual reality, an artificial 3D environment, are some of the hottest technologies today. In education, they can allow students to visit monuments, explore Mars, and even travel back in time. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is the ability for computerized machines to mimic human thought processes. It could make it possible to personalize the delivery of information and assessments to an individual. It could also shift the role of the teacher to that of a facilitator, supplementing the AI lessons and helping struggling students. And for academic research and discoveries, AI could help break through boundaries we can't even conceive right now. Everything you do today and tomorrow, from capturing lessons to enhancing research capabilities with AI, depends on a strong IT infrastructure foundation. All your systems, network, mobility, collaboration, security, data center, need to work together seamlessly to support the changing landscape of education.
When they Spirit, Divine Creator, true source of light and fountain of wisdom, pour forth your brilliance upon my dense intellect. Dissipate the darkness which covers me, that of sin and of ignorance. Grant me a penetrating mind to understand, a retentive memory, method and ease in learning, the lucidity to comprehend, and abundant grace in expressing myself. Guide the beginning of my work, direct its progress, and bring it to successful completion. This I ask through Jesus Christ, true God and true man, living and reigning with you and the Father forever and ever. Amen.
Bonjour, I'm Bruno from the Faculty of Advanced Distance Education. It is a great pleasure to welcome you here at Einstein, here at Garden Studios in central London, celebrating 20 years of educational excellence with our local and international institutional partners. You can now choose from a variety of different campuses around the globe, be it London, the Philippines, Macau, or UAE. A great achievement from a prestigious school. This means you receive a British diploma at the end of your course. Exciting, right? In the next few minutes, please direct your attention to the videos regarding information that you will need as you go along the course. Your curriculum was designed to suit the needs of the modern business world today. Take note of the reminders that will be crucial in your day-to-day access to the portal. Make sure to follow all tasks directed by the professor, and complete the tasks assigned on time. Each task is important to hone in your skills on your chosen profession. Recognize your efforts in leaping up so that you can get an edge in this modern society. Your orientation proper will start now.
Don't be spellbound, my little buyer. Centuries of ancient wisdom assure me that the demons cannot hurt you. The adventures are just about to begin. The historic scrolls reveal the key ingredients to an elixir that will change your life forever. Deep in the caverns lay an unknown source, a source that will open your eyes to the magic that lay within your soul, within your heart, within your mind. Don't wonder any longer the power of this gig, for this wizard can do your bidding and unleash the unrivaled magnitude of sorcery upon your life.
Welcome all Einstein wizards. I'm Professor Laura. I am counting on you to make this your best year yet at Einstein Université de London. For those of you returning to the university, we are glad to have you back as you continue your journey to the graduation stage. I will see you soon.
Hello, I'm Lou, one of the professors and instructors of Einstein. I am a TV presenter and have presented to numerous international channels, such as Sony TV, Sunrise TV, and ZTV. I will be teaching accelerated MBA skills under Mastery of Executive Education and PhD supplementary courses under Directorate of Professional Education to be a certified DPE. We embrace the idea that curiosity is intelligence having fun. Our educators encourage our students to question, to observe, and to analyse in order to understand and to learn how to apply these skills as they venture out into the real world. Until then.
I'm Emily from Einstein X Pro Series Department. When I talk to people about what an international course curator does, more often than not, their ears perk up. Creating a course involves countless rigorous steps. Meanwhile, since there are huge clear goals to hit, it's impossible to stay on track, and you end up just feeling so challenged about yourself because of the education standards at Einstein University de London. Good luck, Einstein wizards, for studying here. God bless you.
Hello, I'm Brandon from Einstein X Pro Series department. We research and create courses for Einstein University de London. We face a quite challenging job and working with thousands of people across the world as there's no room for errors. We compile books from different libraries for our new Einstein generation in the 21st century.
Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído, para que te quedes si no estás conmigo. Hello, students of Einstein University de London. In my bed now having my homework, and that's really my secret of getting higher grades. So I love you all, classmates. See you.
As I browse the website, it gives me an idea to enroll in the International Diploma for Creative Journalism with very rigorous framework. I believe that this modular top-rated course has an exclusive format designed by Einstein University de London Multimedia Arts Department. The focus of the course is to use digital marketing strategically rather than gratuitously.
I've been studying at Einstein University de London for almost a year now. Very well organized and conceived. By following the course, I was able to learn and build on the concepts with minimal questions and frustration. It taught me what I was looking to learn, was very well organized and well paced. I'm already applying what I learned at work.
My name is Clifford, and I would like to thank you for your support. Your course was challenging, but you were always there supporting me and ready to help. Honestly, I almost failed on the same subject, so I immediately sent an email for remedial classes. I enjoyed your class tremendously, and I look forward to taking another class with you. I love you, future Einstein wizards. I wrapped a real life experience around the assignment, and it was a tremendous learning experience. I thank all of my professors at Einstein University de London, and I wish them good luck and more blessings to come.
So before we begin, there are two goals for this orientation. The goal of this orientation is to offer tips and information to help you get started in your online courses. Whether you are a new or returning student, the topics we discuss today will help you get off on the right foot. It says here online learning is learning via the internet. I like to think of online learning as a self-directed learning, so the accountability is on you. Most people can learn informally by searching the internet for specific information with a simple Google how-to. Taking an online course for college credit is different, as you need to meet specific learning requirements, but it is convenient because it allows you to pursue your education without having to attend a class at a particular time and place. There are several factors that can affect your ability to be successful at online learning. Some of these we will discuss today. Now we're going to go over some myths and expectations for online learning and see if you've heard any of these and whether you think they are true or false. True or false? Online courses are easier than traditional face-to-face classes. False. Online courses cover the same material and learning objectives as their corresponding face-to-face classes. However, online courses generally require more reading, writing, and time online, since no live class time is required. If you have more limited computer skills, you may find a class more challenging, as you will need to learn computer skills as well as the course content. The convenience of not having to go on campus saves time, but the course is not going to be easier than its face-to-face counterpart. True or false? Online courses do not require any textbooks. False. Most online courses require textbooks. Additional reading or listening to course content may be required online. Required to engage with other students on discussion boards. Most courses require you to engage with them and participate in group work or take web-based quizzes. Reading of electronic or print textbooks is only one single aspect of most online courses. True or false? Online courses are not as high quality as their face-to-face counterpart. False. Online courses may have different types of activities and assignments that are more suited for online delivery. CCOL maintains a rigorous design and development process to ensure that courses are designed in a way that will help you learn. All students are asked to complete a course feedback survey toward the end of their course. We take all feedback into consideration and value the students' comments. You will be reminded towards the end of the term about when to complete the course feedback survey. Now we will talk about your Brightspace LMS or Learning Management System. Ever used this LMS before? Within Brightspace, there is a Student Essentials course that has training materials, including a series of videos addressing everything you need to know, such as how to post discussions, complete quizzes, or use the email functioning. So once you log into your Brightspace course, it would look something like this. So you see all the courses are here, and your Brightspace Essentials will appear something like this. For mine, it says staff, but for you, it will say student or learner. And you can click on it, go within Brightspace Essentials, and learn how to navigate yourself throughout the LMS. Now we will talk about the technical requirements for an online student. In general, you will need access to a computer, a reliable internet connection, a web browser, and word processing software. Some courses may require specialized software. For a detailed description of computer and software requirements for your course, review the welcome letter you would have received upon registration. It is always a good idea to have a backup plan in case of connection issue and equipment failure. Most libraries have internet access, for example, or you may have a neighbor or friend that you can call in an event of technical problems that prevent you from accessing your course or turning in assignments. Having this planned ahead of time can prevent a lot of stress later. Now we will talk about who the online facilitators are and what their role is. In CCOL, we refer to our teachers as facilitators. Facilitators do not lecture or walk you through a course material in a way as an in-class instructor would. They facilitate your learning by being subject matter experts, responding to student inquiries regarding lesson content via discussion boards and email, providing guidance and feedback on assignments, and submitting final grades to the college. Please do keep in mind that our facilitators do not always work on campus at the college. Welcome back to part 2 of Orientation for Online Learning for Center for Continuing and Online Learning. In this part, we're going to go over 2 other segments. We could talk about getting tips for success, which will help you prepare to communicate online, review policies and guidelines, and organize your time. We'll also talk about college services and contacts, go over some student services, as well as key contacts within CCOL that will be useful to you during your time with us as a student. Tips for success. Let's review some strategies to help you be successful in online learning. We'll talk about preparing you to communicate online, as online communication has its own etiquettes. We'll review some policies and guidelines that will be crucial for you to know as students. We'll also talk about some tips on how to organize your time effectively so that you are successful in your studies. Without a live class to keep you in touch with your classmates and facilitator, written communication becomes extremely important in online courses. Through email, online discussion boards, and chat rooms, you can feel just as connected to your classmates and facilitator as you do with your family and friends when using the phone or text messaging. For course content questions, consider using discussion boards so that everyone can learn together. Maybe your peers can answer your question faster than the facilitator. Use email only for issues of personal and confidential nature. When communicating in your online courses, keep these things in mind. Be sure to use correct spelling and grammar. Do not use text messaging lingo. Remember, your facilitator cannot read your mind and cannot see you to read your body language. If you are lost, confused, or unsure about anything, ask a question via email or by posting in the discussion board. Please connect with your course facilitators about communication options. While most prefer that you use email or the course discussion boards, some facilitators will offer Skype or phone meetings to students. Check with each facilitator about which communication options are available to you. Also, effectively. Being successful in online learning will depend on your ability to effectively manage your time and be highly organized. When enrolling in a typical online class, plan to spend about 2 to 4 hours per week on that class. Without the regular structure of face-to-face classes, it is very important that you develop a plan for managing your study time so that you don't fall behind. You need a unique plan that works for you. For example, what other demands are you juggling in your life? Do you have a full-time or a part-time job? Are you a parent? Are you taking other classes? And how do they affect the amount of free time that you have each day to devote to your studies? Do you prefer to do schoolwork often in small chunks or less often in a larger chunk at a time? Are you more productive early in the morning, mid-afternoon, or at night? These are all the questions that you can ask yourself when creating your schedule. Create a plan that works for you. One size does not fit all. The Student Success Specialist team, which is myself and Tony, can assist you with building or strengthening your time management or organizational skills. One-on-one meetings can be booked in person or over the course requirements and schedule. Build into your schedule a weekly time when you can look ahead at what work is needed that week, compare that with what else is going on in your life, and make a plan for when and how you will complete the task. When you have a question or problem, seek assistance. Direct it to your fellow students through the course discussion board or to your instructor. Serving as a resource for each other is a big part of online learning. Some students even recruit a learning buddy in the class. Add bookmark or favorites in your browser to access the course site and any other resources that you use frequently in your course. Do not take tests on public or shared networks, and even at home, you can ask others to turn off computers and mobile devices that may cause your connection to be slowed down and interfere with your test. Determine if you need to have a proctor for exams and tests, and if so, there is a fee that you have to cover. Find someone you know in your community who can answer your technical questions, such as when your printer won't print, your files won't open, your internet service provider is down for the day, or your browser keeps crashing. Lastly, be active in online discussions or chats, especially early in the semester. It helps you get to know the other students so that you don't feel so isolated the rest of the semester, and you feel comfortable asking them questions when you need help. 5008. Thank you for listening and for joining us. We wish you the best of luck in your term. Please do not hesitate to reach out if you ever needed help with anything further.
You have come to the end of the orientation proper. I hope you took down some notes that you might need as you go along the course. I'm excited that you will finally be starting your classes. I know it will not be easy, but stay focused and be sure to use all available resources provided by Einstein to accomplish every task assigned. Always remember your goals and objectives before enrolling. I hope we always motivate you to be the best possible person in today's business world. Some of you may be promoted or even have your own businesses. We will be more than happy and proud of your achievements. If you encounter any problems at all in the process, please don't hesitate to contact us. We hope that you will enjoy and maximize everything that is in the Einstein Wizard family. Yes, you heard it right. You now belong to a family of professionals worldwide who believe that education is the key to leveling up your career and your future. I wish you all the success in your chosen course. Again, this has been Bruno, live in Central London. May God bless you.
I take this opportunity to welcome additional students for professional learning around the world. Please have a look at our online portal and take full advantage of our technology to know more about the course you are taking from the start. We will definitely contribute to your success. Moreover, do not hesitate to contact us in case you are in doubt about anything or should you be seeking any assistance.
Reading, after a certain age, diverts the mind too much from its creative pursuits. Any man who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking.